Hi guys, it's me and I'm gonna talk about Romantic Doctor Season 2. Now if you haven't watched Season 1, I suggest go ahead watch it first and then go watch Season 2. And if you want to discuss it with me, fangirl with me, I don't know, let's do it. Let's leave down in the comment section your favorite parts or whatever you want to discuss, something that I missed throughout this video, and I'm gonna reply. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about it and we're gonna talk about the new cast members of this season. Alright. Now, beyond season 1, if you remember, we have this old cast members, but now we have this new cast members. We have the two new cast members, and if you watch my review on episode 1, I might skip on that part. But anyway, so at the end of episode 1, we will see Seo went to Doldom because he was asked by Dr. Kim to come to the hospital and to work for him. And he went there because he really needed money, because he's desperate, because he needed to pay his debt from this loan sharks. And they started a conversation with how much will you pay me, and he's like, can you give me like 10,000 won in advance? I would work for you, I'll pay for it. And he's like, just give me a week and let's just check it out and see what happens. And when he gave him the 10,000 won, we could see that he was like, okay, we gotta work for me for 10 months and pay it every cut off. And he's like, okay, sure, whatever. So at first he was like not happy with it, but at the end he is happy. And we also see Cha Eun-jae. She's a CS surgeon and she is afraid of going to an operation room because she gets anxiety. And if you watch the whole season, you would remember that she didn't really want to be a doctor. It's her mom who asked her to. That's why she is obsessed with getting good grades, because she just wanted to please her mom. Also, we have the chairman who Dr. Kim actually saved on season 1, died here in season 2. And we have a new chairman who is Chairman Do, the guy that we all hate from season 1. Somehow he is still trying to sabotage the Doldom hospital because he wanted to change it into a different one, a place for VIP people who are very rich, and he wanted to just serve the rich people and who just want to spend money on medical stuff that they don't really need. And that's sad because he's a doctor himself and he thinks that way. So anyway, we also see some of the old cast members and another new cast member, the now girlfriend of Mr. Park, the nurse. Like, can we just talk about him? He's so cute. And I love that he is now braver than he is in season 1 because he didn't have the girl in that season, but he has the girl now. So, girl, progress. And it's amazing to see character development from season 1 to season 2. And Dr. Kim, obviously being the mentor himself, he changed Seo Woo-jin and Cha Eun-jae's life in ways that Seo Woo-jin and Cha Eun-jae had this conversation that they wanted to stay in Doldom forever. And it's cool because he helped her with her anxiety, and he helped him by being a greater doctor, by thinking of a solution now. Like, I remember there was a scene in one episode where they had to do like a CT scan first, but they had no time for that because the patient really needs to get operated. And it was successful either way because, of course, it's Dr. Kim. I mean, he's had a lot of experiences, and you would know a doctor has a lot of experiences if he's experienced the same situation with a different patient before. That's where we jump into the further episodes. If you remember from last season, Dr. Kim has troubles with his hand, and it gotten worse in season 2. He really needs to get surgery from it, and Seo Woo-jin is his doctor this time because he had trouble. He was stuck. Dr. Kim is stuck in a bus incident, and he had cuts in his lower abdomen, and he got tired, and he was stuck in his room, and good thing Seo Woo-jin was walking by and he was really not well. So he gave him these files that they got from season 1, the Oddball Projects, and he's like, okay, here, study this once you know the answer. And he also gave him the symptoms he is feeling, what he really feels. And when he knew what it was, he told him about it, and he's like, you got it right, so just schedule me surgery and we'll get through it. Now the thing is, if you remember Seo Woo-jin, he has problems with this Sunbae, and this Sunbae actually came to the hospital trying to lure the doctors there to work for other hospitals and get paid more. And he even prepared a contract, and in order to have Seo Woo-jin sign it, they scared him off by saying that he called the loan sharks, and he was like, it's either you sign this contract or we cut off Dr. Kim's hands. And I'm like, wow. And since he's a very big mentor to him, he just he didn't do it, he just signed it, and he went back to the hospital and talked to Dr. Kim, and he left Cha Eun-jae hanging in the toe area. And I thought he was gonna be killed or something, but it's sad because it's a very fishy world we live in, and it sucks that this little hospital with good people that you work with is there, and things happen. And I appreciate that how he respects Dr. Kim, and it's just sad that he cannot speak his mind. I hope he just did, because if he did talk, it would have made it less complicated. But it is part of storytelling, so I'm not gonna complain anymore. So yeah, Cha Eun-jae and Seo Woo-jin's relationship bloomed at episode 15, where we will see Cha Eun-jae got offered to go back to the main hospital by Dr. Oh, her main boss in the main hospital, and she really didn't want to go back, and they had to she and Seo Eun-jae really had this argument, like, why are you acting like this and stuff. And in the end, they just admitted their feelings for each other, and for me, that's cool, that's amazing. I'm not gonna complain, and I just love it. And also, let's talk about Dr. Park and his love life. It's amazing that he has a girlfriend now, and his girlfriend is a cousin of this guy. I forgot his name, I'm so sorry. And he is Dr. In-bum. I'm not sure. He is also from season 1. Now I'm so excited to see if there's gonna be a season 2, because if there's gonna be a season 2, I might cry, because at the end, of course, Dr. Kim won. With the help of Dr. Park, he kind of tried to convince him to stop dwelling in his past, because it's okay to dwell in your past. It's okay, it's fine, but you don't have to live there forever. You have to just learn from it and move on. And in real life, it really does happen. For example, me, I'm working and I do make a lot of mistakes at work, but at the end of the day, you got to understand that it's a learning experience, and it's gonna change your life. You have to learn from your mistakes in order to move on in the future, which of course Dr. Kim advised him. And they talked about both of them wanted to have a trauma center, and they wanted Doldam to be that trauma center. And good thing there was a delay with the inheritance with the previous chairman, because the daughter fixed it up, and Dr. Kim got the files, and he presented it to President Do when he was there, and President Do went ballistic, and because he read that Doldam Hospital is not part of the foundation anymore. They're an independent foundation, and they can stand on their own, and they'll be fine. They can do it. They don't need any more shenanigans or whatever. So it's cool. It's nice to see that these things, happens. And I would like to see the progress of Dr. Park's assistant, because he really has a nasty attitude, and I hate him for being mean to Cha Chae-in and Soo-jin, it sucks because, like we have this hierarchy, and I hate those older people who are who think so highly of themselves and thinks that they can just boss around these younger ones or these new graduates or fresh grads just because they're younger and just because they're fresh doesn't mean you have the right to bully them. The chairman before him really had it on his will that Toldam should be separate from the main hospital, and it's really, for me, that's a good thing because it just gives them more opportunity to expand more and to do more things without President Daw sabotaging them more. And the thing that he did, it sucks. He sucks. He's a bad person and I hate him. I wish him all the best in the world. And I love how before the episode ends, we would see how these doctors dedicate their lives into thinking of what's the reason for why are they doing these things, what is the reason, what would they gain from it, what could they contribute in the world. And for me, that's cool. It's nice. And we also have this scene where Seo-jin, and he figured that Dr. Bay's dad was a loan shark that his parents owe money from, and it's just like they had this awkward situation. But then again, when Seo-jin needed help, he went to Dr. Bay and acted like nothing's wrong, and it was cool because because it's like a very natural form of life. Things happen, we fight, but then I need your help, I'm gonna go to you, and I think that's cool. And I love how Dr. Kim described Toldam as his family, like they give him strength. And there was a time, because they overheard Seo-jin talking to Dr. Kim, saying that, why are you neglecting your health? You have to take care of your health. Is it because of them? And then Nurse Park heard it and he felt sad, and it sucks. And also they had a situation, their previous president died, which also is sad because it's a very eventful moment. And I don't know, like, it's sad because he was there since season 1 and now he's dead because life happens. While he is in the ICU, and the way he entered is so cool. And he talked to Seo-jin and he taught him how to do this surgery because he doesn't know anything about it. And when he was about to leave, he's like, I'm gonna come back here after a year, gotta take care of the hospital, and blah blah blah. And he is the cousin of the new girl, Nurse Park's girlfriend. So that's cool, right? Yeah. And it's just amazing that this show is like, it's one big bowl of spaghetti. Like you just mix it all together and poof, magic, deliciousness. And I love this show. I appreciate it. Hopefully there will be a season 3 because we really need for me, I would like to know what would happen with the Oddball Project since they got the approval of being separated from the main hospital. What would happen now? Would we see the previous cast return and reunite with the current cast of season 2 and make this thing a big deal? Like, I want to see what will happen. Like, I think it's going to be epic and amazing. And would Dr. Kim be able to go back into this OR and be a surgeon again since he just had his hand fixed? Like, what would happen to that? And Seo-jin challenges romance is a bit delayed, but better late than never, right? So like, a lot of things happened, and at the end of the day, the family still prevailed, love for each other still prevailed, the respect for each other still prevailed. And this drama, just specifically, I love the way it is written because it reminds me of how important work environment is. And this drama is such a good drama that would make you realize, if I wanted to have good, like a happy life, I should work in a place where I love my job, not just loving your job, but loving the people around you as well is very important. If you notice from this whole show, the relationship between the Doldum family, the Doldum people in hospital, Doldum staff, and the main hospital, it's very different. Like in terms of hierarchy and in terms of people, it's very huge. Like in the main hospital, there is this hierarchy that, and it's very strong, and it's not in a healthy way. But here in Doldum, there is hierarchy, but there is mutual respect towards each other. And I mean, I love that. That's the kind of things that people deserve nowadays: respect and a healthy environment where everybody could speak up and just be who, like, be given the chance to talk and to share their thoughts. And even if you are criticized, at least you learn something from it. Hello, Dr. Kim. He even saved Seo Woo-jin and Cha Eun-jae. He literally changed their lives. And the fact that he helped Seo Woo-jin with, his attitude and how to be, and he's learning to smile now. And I love that he was able to, that his money with the loan sharks is not a problem anymore. And Cha Eun-jae overcoming her fear of going to surgery and being able to perform a surgery, and having Dr. Kim as her first assistant is amazing. And I also love that Dr. Park took the guts to take over the surgery, emergency surgeries they got from the ER, and because Dr. Kim's situation is, not okay. And even if, I love the ending and it's so cool, and I hope that we get to see a very good closure on season 3. I hope that it could happen. If it doesn't happen, it's okay, it's fine. But I would like for it to happen. It would be so cool to see the old cast and the new cast together. And I don't want to talk anymore. I don't know what to say because I feel like I'm just so happy that this show happened. I just watched it right now and it's amazing. And if you haven't watched it yet, I hope you give it a watch. If I missed out some of your favorite parts or scenes that you want to talk about, leave it in the comment section down below. And if you've reached this part of the episode, please do leave a comment stating you love Teacher Kim. Say I love Teacher Kim, and then the parts that I missed. I don't know. But yeah, if I missed a few parts, please do leave it down below in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't yet. If you love K-dramas like me and you want me to discuss more K-dramas in the future, binge watch more K-dramas in the future that I might have not watched yet, just leave it in the comment section down below and I'll try to watch it for you guys and do this thing again. And I hope your day is better than mine. That's it. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye. Thanks for watching.